It's travel day
Hi, welcome
to Never Say Neverland. Hi, and welcome to Never Say Neverland, a channel where I document our Disney and UK adventures with my family. I'm Sam, a Disney-obsessed mum from the UK. I create Disney planners and prints to support neurodiverse families like my own, as well as first-time Disney travellers. On this trip, I'm adventuring with my 9-year-old daughter, my 6-year-old son, my sister, who we affectionately call Shay Shay, and my parents. We've been going to Disney for over 30 years, and now we're enjoying it all over again through the eyes of our kids, while sharing neurodiverse-friendly tips along the way. I'll be documenting and sharing all of our meltdown-saving tips throughout the trip, so come along with us. Today we travelled down to Heathrow and stayed at the Premier Inn. Considering it was a Saturday, the journey was really smooth, and we arrived in plenty of time to get the kids settled and enjoy a nice meal in the hotel restaurant, which was actually pretty decent for a pre-travel night.
Windows down, the breeze in our hair, laughing loud, no worries to care. Every mile feels lighter with you, colors brighter, sky so blue. On this road with you, I feel so free. Every turn's a brand new melody. Hand in hand, the world looks new. Nothing's better than this ride with you. Sunset paints the horizon gold.
We headed back to the room just in time to catch a bit of Strictly Come Dancing before an early night. I'll be honest, we didn't film too much at the airport the next day because as a single mum travelling with neurodiverse kids, despite the support from my family, my priority is always their comfort and regulation. We had booked the number 1 lounge to escape some of the hustle and bustle, especially as my son is an eloper, which means he will run off at any opportunity. Now, the lounge definitely did the job. The food was fairly average, if I'm honest, but we had a great view of the planes, which kept the kids distracted, and it was a quieter space to make ourselves comfortable, well, until we started stimming. What we particularly loved was the small cinema area where I could sit with the kids, get some of their wiggles out before the flight, and just sit and watch children's programmes to get them in a good headspace for the flight. Flew economy with Virgin Atlantic, and at just over 10 hours, it was one of the longest flights we've ever done to Florida. We did have special assistance, which we booked beforehand, which meant that we could use the buggy right up to the gate. Now, my son uses his buggy for safety due to his autism as he is an eloper, and being able to do this made a huge difference. We'd paid for Economy Delight seats ahead of the flight for the extra leg room, particularly for my dad and his knees. He's very tall, but also it allowed us a little bit of extra wiggle room if Reese got a bit fidgety during the flight, which of course he's 6 and most kids do. The special assistants also allowed us to board first and get settled in before everyone else, which was an absolute game changer. If you're travelling with additional needs, I really recommend accepting the assistance. It removes so much stress and rush of boarding. The kids were given a travel pack, which is available to all children that fly with Virgin Atlantic. This contained an activity book, some crayons, some very cool sunglasses as modelled by my son, and a fidget popper, which as a sensory family we thought was a really lovely touch. We particularly loved the tail cam and belly cam feature on the entertainment system on the plane, as we could watch takeoff from different angles, and this was a brilliant distraction for the kids. Overall, the flight went pretty well. The cabin crew were amazing. The food was fine. The kids didn't touch theirs, but we came prepared as they are selective eaters. I had the chicken tikka choice, and honestly, it was one of the nicest aeroplane meals I've ever had. As it was the festive period, there were lots of Christmas films available, along with plenty of kids' entertainment on the kids' channel like Baby Shark and Bluey episodes. We treated the cabin crew ahead of arriving on the flight to a box of biscuits, just to say a nice thank you for all the effort they put into making the flight as pleasant as possible. The crew even asked Rue if she wanted to be an honorary crew member, and she helped hand out sweets as we were landing, which she absolutely loved. When we landed, we were able to apply for the expedited immigration check. I'll pop the link in the description as to where to find that information. This should have sped things up. In reality, because we were last off the plane, we still ended up at the back of a very long queue. Now, I'll be honest, after such a long travel day, we had quite a few challenges with transitions and very, very tired kids. So I didn't pick the camera up again until after we'd collected our hire car and finally arrived back in the Disney bubble. We had a 5-sleeper room in the Jamaica House of Caribbean Beach Resort. I swear this is the same air conditioning unit from our first day back in the 90s. However, it was actually nicely furnished in there. There was a little table and chairs that we were able to sit at when it wasn't full of park maps and merch. There was a mini fridge in the room, and above that was our charging station with a mixture of kind of USBs, USB-C and US standard plug sockets. There were 2 double beds with a cute towel feature when we arrived. Small child is not included. We were in a corner room that connected to my parents. Overall, the beds were comfortable. However, I would say the sheets were paper thin and I definitely missed my duvet. We had a Hey Mickey in the room, but this stopped working after day 1. We think that mousekeeping may have unplugged this, which didn't bother us, to be honest. Because the beds were raised, this allowed space underneath for us to store our suitcases, and we fit 4 cases and hand luggage under there, which was really handy. There is a ceiling fan if you can't sleep with the clunky sound of the retro aircon, and there was plenty of drawer space under the seat that converted into the 5th sleeper. We used these as snack drawers that we stored our suitcase full of snacks for Reesin, more on that later. I really loved this Caribbean artwork, and we had a huge TV. The 5th sleeper was easy to pull down and pack away, as mousekeeping only serviced the room every other day. I love this Mickey artwork so much. There was also a small wardrobe space to hang up some clothes or store extra luggage. An ironing board, iron, additional pillows and blankets, all of that kind of thing. There was a small wall safe, not large enough for a standard laptop, but definitely a good size for passport and keys, etc. There was a double sink area with a large mirror, perfect for the mad dash in the morning when everybody's trying to get park ready, and the toiletries that they provided smelt so good. The bathroom did feel a little outdated and could definitely do with a refurb. Plus, it had an evil shower curtain in there that sticks to you mid-shower. If you know, you know. Super low standard toilet. If anyone knows why American toilets are so low down, please put it in the comments. And of course, the world's smallest Disney towels. So a top tip for you is bring your own beach towels to use if you like a big towel that covers all your bits. Although it doesn't look it, the shower was actually okay. It had a decent water pressure, and there was also a really shallow bath. We called it a puddle bath, which was handy for the kids and obviously more delicious smelling toiletries. So we ended the evening absolutely exhausted with a standard Disney cheese pizza, yum yum, and passed out basically. We're on our way.
Like that. Everywhere.
Where are we going today? Animals Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Hey, hey,
Hey, hey. So we're walking into Animal Kingdom for our first morning. We were planning on getting in about 7 o'clock for the early opening, but even though I've been up since 3, we didn't quite make it. So I think it's about just after 7:30, so I'm imagining the crowds will be running for Pandora. But not us, we're just going to take it easy, aren't we, bud? And explore. Go and look in some of the shops, check out the Christmas decorations before we have breakfast at Tusker House this morning, which will be really exciting. Oh, by the bus stop.
Animal Kingdom.
Where are we going?
As anyways, there's an Animal Kingdom.
We're going to Animal Kingdom. What are we going to see? We're going to see lots of exciting animals. We have to go and get our bags checked now before we go in. Say, see you later, guys. Bye. Bye. What a cool tree. Here we go, guys. So exciting. Just headed over to guest relations to get our stroller marked as a wheelchair. And we did a little bit of pin trading, which I was really excited about. And now we're off to wherever this little guy wants to go.
This is so cool.
This is so cool. What's over there? Let's go and have a look in here. And saying hello to the birds. Oh, Spider-Man here he is, look.
Might be getting ready to come
my
outside
goodness.
of their little house.
It's not the one that used to be in Bug's Life.
That's from
Kinda like
Home
that
Alone.
one, yeah.
Thank you very much.
What do you think of the tarantula ropes?
Scary.
Yeah. Remind me of the one from Home Alone.
Well, the lady said there is lots out and about.
What? As in cages, right? Don't think we want any tarantulas just crawling around the bushes. We don't want to see no tarantulas, do we? No. There's the tree, Reese. Wow, look, Reese. Look up. See the tree. In. I'm looking at the tree. While Ruby goes to the shops, don't we? Ruby's in the shops. She went in the shops. I think that's going to be a lot of things that she's going to be buying this holiday, isn't it? Yeah.
I we spot a Jessie?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Board.
No.
The Toy Story there. There's a Woody as well. On the top left corner. Do you want to trade Jessie for him?
No.
What's Dory saying?
Should we play again, Ready?
You know, I think I'm gonna remember you.
She said she's gonna remember.
You okay now? So we just got out of Zootopia, having a little snack break while Ruby is in breakfast. Zootopia was really good. I'm not a fan of 3D, but actually I really enjoyed that. And we were able to keep Reese in the stroller as part of the wheelchair access, which was really handy. Yeah, great. Nanny has delivered with the goods. Look at that. Strawberry acai with lemonade. I'm gonna try my cinnamon. Gonna go in for the ear. Oh, it's so good. It's really yummy. Not too much icing on it as well. Nice.
That's a
What do you want?
ham and Swiss croissant.
Nice. Yummy. I like this Starbucks. It's good here.
Put that one there. Bing.
You gonna take a photo, Grandad? Say cheese, Grandad. I see you.
Nearly. That's it.
Oh, that one sounds different.
It was so creamy. It was just the perfect thing.
The perfect thing. So the egg was heavenly, was it? Godly.
Excuse me, was it better than mine?
Oh, drama in the camp. You heard it here first. Ruby said the scrambled eggs were better than Nanny's.
They're not actually.
What did you eat?
I had, you'll be pleased to know, I had scrambled egg, bacon, some potato barrels.
How crispy was the bacon? Because that's what I was
Very
like
crispy.
gutted about
And
missing.
I did try, don't ask me what it was like a piece of French stick with some spices.
Okay.
It was some African.
It's quite adventurous for you.
It was quite an African-y, like, it was hard.
Was it nice?
It was, yeah, it was nice. And we had the
Simba waffles, yeah. Well, who drowned it in syrup?
That was me. I thought it looked artistic.
Well, I had the world's biggest cinnamon roll and it was delicious. Because we went to Zootropolis and these guys went to Tusker House.
Oh, there's fish.
Look at all those fish, there's loads in there.
Say hi to the sheep.
She looks so fed up.
We have long strap tea, when night shines underneath. We know that fish are brains, not food. Well, sometimes we know. Sure, we could eat you her, but we have self-control. We know that fish are brains, not food.
Dude, you've traveled far. You must be swimming under a lucky star. Yeah, but you're exactly where you're meant to be. So grab some shell and surf the sea with me. Go with the flow.
This is all the Encanto stuff that they're building. Got lots of walls up.
Cool. Okay.
So we're back from Animal Kingdom. We had a morning there. Today we went originally with you hear the kids in the background. We went originally this morning on the bus. Myself, my sister and the 2 kids, which was their first experience on the Disney bus this trip, which was really fun. Both of them were really excited. We got to Animal Kingdom. Reese decided he wanted to walk instead of using the stroller, so I had to make sure he was holding our hands, because obviously anyone that's watched our previous videos or knows us will know that Reese likes to run. He is an eloper. So we got through. Security was really smooth. Top tip for anyone that actually a security guard told us is, if you have a stroller, make sure you put your umbrellas, your glasses cases, your battery packs in the stroller and push that through. They tend to be the culprits for what will set off the security alarms and mean that you have to empty all your bags out, which I thought was a really useful tip. So we're going to be doing that moving forward. The Christmas tree was up outside Animal Kingdom, which was beautiful. It looked really cool, and we got through scanning our bands for the first time. Last time we were here, Reese actually didn't ever have to use his finger, but this time round we've got him to do it, so who knows how that's gonna go. Once we got inside, we headed to guest relations and asked them if they could mark our stroller as a wheelchair, because as I said, Reese will elope, so often in the shows, if he was to sit down, he would just run riot around the shows and disrupt it for everyone, and he's more comfortable sometimes with it being his safe space to stay in the stroller. So we went to guest relations. Because we had DAS, they were able to do that. They put a little purple band around the handle, which actually proved really helpful for us, because as I'll explain in a little bit, we had quite a few meltdowns from Reese. I think a knock-on effect from yesterday at the airport and the really long day that is travel day. I think we're all feeling it now, hence why we are back at the resort. It's about 2 o'clock-ish. We just needed some downtime, I think. So we got into the park. We saw the beautiful Tree of Life. Rubes popped to the shops to get one of the, what were they called? The penguins, but what's the show? It's like the Majestic something or other. It's one of the Animal Kingdom. I'll pop down below what it's called. My sister would know if she was here. It's one of their cool Christmas displays. They have like wooden puppets that they bring around, which we actually also saw the polar bear version of today, which was beautiful. But she bought this really sweet penguin. Do you want to come and show? No. So she actually bought this really cute penguin from the shop of Plush. She was able to do a little bit of pin trading as well. And then Reese had a very big meltdown. I'm going to be open and honest in here. We thought it was because he wanted to go to the Finding Nemo show, but actually it was because we've been doing a lot of prep beforehand, the rides. We've been watching a lot of the latest show that's within the Tree of Life, which is the Zootropolis Zoo Together Day. I don't think that's the formal name of it. Sorry, I'm still a bit jet lagged and tired. So we didn't realise that's what he was wanting to go to. So we were trying to go one direction because we had reservations at Tusker House for breakfast. He wanted to go the opposite way. We decided to sit and just take a few minutes to chill. We decided to take a few minutes to just sit and chill and wait for my parents to arrive. When they did, we actually took the decision that Ruby and my sister would go to Tusker House and check us in, and we would try and get either Reese to come with us or work out where he actually wanted to go. That's at that point that we realised he wanted to go to the Zootropolis show. And whilst we were in the queue area, we were able to luckily DAS that so we could get in really quickly. My sister explained that they were unable to wait for us for the table of 6, which is fair enough, and that the options were for her and Ruby to go and have the breakfast or to cancel it completely. And we obviously didn't want my sister to lose or be charged or anything for it. So we said for Ruby and her to go ahead, particularly because Ruby is a massive Goofy fan and was really looking forward to meeting Goofy in his safari gear. So they went and had the breakfast while we went around Zootropolis, which was so fun. We were lucky that they were obviously, we had the disability tag on the buggy, so we were able to go in a disability space. So they basically parked Reese up next to a row of seats. The seats in the row still had all the effects that you get. Obviously won't spoil it for anyone that hasn't been, but there are lots of not only visual but also sensory effects from the seating that you're in. So we were still able to experience it, but obviously Reese wouldn't. I don't think he'd have liked the sensory experiences anyway, so that was a plus point. We weren't sure how he was going to get on with the 3D. He wore the glasses at the start, but then decided he didn't want to wear them anymore, which was fair enough. I'm not a massive fan of 3D, but I would say the time that I did put it on during the show, it wasn't like an aggressive 3D. It was quite smooth. It didn't feel like something was going to poke your eyes out kind of thing, and it wasn't too jumpy, so perfectly family friendly if you've got little ones that are a bit nervous. We came out of that. We met up with my sister and Ruby after they'd enjoyed their lovely breakfast. They said that they'd had a really amazing time. We're going to look and see if we can maybe book, because we're on the dining plan. Because we're on the dining plan, we're going to see if we can maybe book a little bit later on in the holiday and redo the breakfast, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, she enjoyed it. She met Donald, Daisy, Mickey and Goofy. We went round Gorilla Falls, we saw some animals. We tried to go and meet Judy, Hops and Nick from Zootropolis, but the queue was 45 minutes, and at that point we didn't think that the kids would be able to manage that. We literally ran across to the Finding Nemo show for the 11 o'clock showing, and then afterwards we stopped by Dinoland, which is heavily under construction because they're doing a lot of building to create an Encanto attraction and also an Indiana Jones one, but to be honest it wasn't too disruptive having boards up, and we met Chip and Dale in their dinosaur costumes, which was something on my bucket list and that I've always wanted to do. And you know what, it was one of the best character experiences. They were really good with the kids and made a big fuss of them. So after that we headed out the park. Fortunately there was another epic meltdown from Reese. We got the bus back and we've decided just to chill a little bit this afternoon. We might go to the pool and see where the day takes us. But that is a bit of a debrief. Apologies that the clips are a little bit here, there and everywhere. It was a little bit of a crazy morning and hopefully I will perfect it as the holiday goes on. So we just hopped on the Skyliner from our hotel and we've come over to the Art of Animation. We're going to have a look at the Finding Nemo section because Reese loves Nemo, and we're going to go and look at Radiator Springs. I think it's going to be so excited. We never got that far last time. We're going to come and do it again in the daytime and then probably grab something to eat at the quick service here. Come along. Pool in the Nemo section. They've also got one in the cars section that has the cones like the motel that are like little areas that you can sit for sun lounges and stuff. Oh, do you think that's not rust?
That's rust. I don't think that's rust.
I know, good shout.
And there's like little spotted.
Not just a pretty face, eh?
Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. All passengers must disembark or transfer at this station. We hope you enjoyed your journey and thank you for flying.
So we're back from Art of Animation. Ignore the mess of our room. Picked up some snacks. I'm gonna eat them in bed, rest our feet, go to sleep because the jet lag is kicking in. And before we go, just gotta share how cute is this Finding Nemo cheesecake from Art of Animation. Looks delicious. Do a little review of the Nemo cheesecake. Nice. Just tastes like a vanilla cheesecake. And just my tongue and gone blue. Nice. I like it. And of course we had to pick up this delicious Little Mermaid cupcake. That looks so good. I just thought I'd show as well, in the middle of the cupcake has some kind of jam in it. Don't know if it's lemon. Let's try it. Pineapple. Bit weird in a cupcake, but hey, some people might like it. I'm more of a pineapple on a pizza kind of girl, not a pineapple on my cupcake, but no, nice tasty cupcake. So join us today. You've already joined us today. Join us tomorrow for Magic Kingdom. Bye.